first of all, let's talk about how the way I'm traveling home with no sports car, okay? I'm traveling home with no sports car. So I'm not, Charlotte wanted me to spend a night. First of all, I can't even spend a night. My mom anniversary gift that my mom got plenty of vehicles. That sports car she liked, she just never drove because it was too fast. But she would know it's missing, okay? If she goes and happen to go check or make sure all her babies are okay, and one is missing or one is like damaged, she would notice, okay? So boom, I gets home. I'm like, I'm not going through the front door. I'm going through the window. I climb on the gate. Boom. I'm struggling at first to lift my window up. So I finally get it up. I'm hanging a little bit. Pull myself in. Come through. Boom. Hit it on my back. I'm like, oh. I'm in the room. I'm like, oh my God. I'm freaking out. I'm in my room and I'm having a moment. I'm like, oh my God, I got keys. I got the keys, but I got no car. So immediately I open up the door, right? I go to my door, I open it up. I look. I creep on downstairs to Marky room. I don't even do all the do. I was even to the point I was screaming. I'm like, Marky. Somebody at the door. I'm like, yeah, me. He opened the door. I'm like, Mark, he like, what? He like, man, look, let me tell you about my night. I had a good time at the movie. I'm like, no, forget the movies. He like, what's wrong? I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna believe this. He like, what? He like, okay, you making me nervous. He like, relax, stop moving. I'm like, bro, I'm in trouble. He like, what happened? What we gotta do? I'm like, bro, the sports car. He like, you crashed it? I'm like, what? I'm like, somebody stole it. He like, stole it? He like, how would they be able to steal it? So Marky is like, what? Like, how is somebody? I'm like, bro, I went out at the same spot. It's nowhere in sight. He like, did you hit the alarm? I'm like, no. I'm like, I remember where I parked it. He like, bro, I'm like, I don't know. I'm in trouble. My mom's gonna kill me. Like, you are dead me. Like, thanks a lot. Thank you so much. That's not helping the situation. He like, what if that Charlotte girl got you? I'm like, no, bro, she was with me. I'm like, bro. I said, I called the police station. They gave me the tow people. I called a lot of tow people. They don't. I need to know the license plates, all that. He like, bro, he like, you better tell mom. I'm like, I am not telling. Like, I'm not. He like, so you gonna let mom think somebody stole her car? She gonna go look. I'm like, I know. But please don't tell. He like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. He like, but can I tell you about my day? I'm like, tell me, go, shoot, tell me, because it's so much important. He like, bro, look, I smashed, and it wasn't all that good. I'm like, I don't care. Sports my car gone. So boom, I go in my room. Marky say, don't worry, we'll call the tow company tomorrow. He like, we'll call it tomorrow. Maybe they'll have it tomorrow. All right, cool. He like, we just gotta wake up really early. So I go in my room. I doze off. I'm sleeping, but not really. I'm nervous. I'm petrified. So all you hear is, ow. So I'm like, when I hear my mom's voice, immediately I stand up to attend. I stand up because it's time to get up. Okay, she's up. I gotta get up. She say, my baby missing. Right off the rip. When I heard the baby, I know she ain't talking about Boo Man. She ain't talking about Caleb. She's talking about one of her vehicles. Now, she had a Cadillac truck, a sports car, a Jeep. She had a couple of selects, all right? It was to the point that we couldn't even park all of them in the garage. We had to park 2 in the front. So my dad, he like, what? So they loud with it. So my mama knock on my door. I'm like, immediately when she knock on my door, I'm like, I'm up. I'm up, okay? I'm not asleep. I'm up. She, Rody Dodie, open the door. I'm like, she like, I'm a kid. Open that door, Rody Dodie, or you not in the room. So I open up the door. She like, you didn't hear me? I'm like, yeah, I did. She say, my car is gone, my sports car. I ain't even rode it. I ain't even rode that sucker yet. It's gone. She kept saying it. She like, I gotta call the police. So Marky, he comes up. So my mom like, did you see the car when, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom has asked me, did I see the car when I look out the window when I went to the candy store? Because it was certain select of times that I was leaving out and I was going like to the candy store or I was going to go stand on the porch, you know, that day before. But I already knew I'm the one that took the car. So she asked me, did you see the car when you looked out the window when you stood on the porch? Anything? I'm like, no. So Marky like, I saw it out there. So I'm looking at Marky. Marky like, in case somebody stole it. When Marky said that, I just looked at him. I wanted to just run over there and I wanted to just pick him up out of the neck and just run him to the wall. And so my mom like, Al, we got to quarter it in. So I'm just sitting there like, so Marky like, I'm like, yeah, why would somebody want to steal the car? My dad say, I don't know. It's been right there in front of our house. Nobody really, he like, then I moved it to the garage. So if I had it in front of the house and nobody took it, why would they? He like, I don't know. I'm kind of confused because I know that we do move the cars around. So I don't know if it was in the garage or was it? May, do you remember? She said, ow, I don't know. But we need to call the police because, or we need to track it or lock it down or whatever it is. She like, we got the special thing. We can just lock it down, whoever got it. Right? So my mom, she talking that big talk. So I'm sitting over there like, oh my God. So Marky like, so I'm like, she like, yeah, just go to y'all room. I'm like, you want me to help you look for the car? She like, no, I'm just going to call it in. So now I'm in a room like I'm talking about like repeatedly dying. Like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Like, that's how I was. Like, it is sad. Marky knocks on the door. He like, bro, you better tell mom because she's going to find out. I'm like, how's she going to find out? He like, if somebody stole the car. I'm like, bro, she not going to find out it was me. I'm not telling her nothing. He like, all right. So my mom like, Rody Dodie. I'm like, she always called my name. Marky like, see, she probably caught you. I'm like, how? She didn't even see me. She don't think I took it. So boom, we leave her. She like, Marky, come here too. So he like, huh? I'm like, see? He like, I'm just saying, see. So I'm smiling. I got a smirk. We go downstairs. She say, alrighty. So I called the police station. Me and Al, right? He like, So my daddy, he lights up a cigarette. She say, so they say they don't have a sports car or car that's been stolen around this area. My dad, he's still smoking. Ain't said not a word. Not nada. So my mom say, but I called the tow people. I called around. No tow people, nobody. But you know what's funny? I know y'all know where the car is at. So Marky like, huh? He like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know where the car at. So she say, Rody Dodie, you know where the car at? I'm like, no. She said, now look, I know it's easy for y'all to just say no. I have a tracker on the car. Now, see, the thing about my mom is you never know how she gonna go with things because my mom can be straight line and end up still getting the truth out of you. That's what Leos do. Like, my mom can know, like, she will lie and still get the answer. So it was like I was trying to be up to the point. So I was like, she don't know for sure that whoever took it, because if you did, you wouldn't have been calling the police station, let alone the tow people. All right. So that means legit you didn't know where it was at. So my mama say, so y'all don't know where the car is at. So I'm like, no. She say, stand up, because we were sitting on the couch. So my dad, he's smoking. He like, hold on, mate. So he said, let me talk to him. She said, talk to your sons. Talk to your kids. So he said, I'm going to ask y'all because y'all are teenagers and I know y'all wouldn't lie to me and I'm your father. So I'm like, now me, I got a weak spot for my dad, but I'm going to have to outdo him on this one. So he say, did y'all touch the sports car? So Marky like, Marky comes straight through. My dad didn't even finish his sentence. He like, I ain't touch. I'm like, no. My mama like, no. I'm like, no. But when she said no, I was like, do this lady know? It made me feel like, do she know? But it's like, I bet I got to be careful because she was always playing it like chess with me. So I got to be careful because I know I'm the only one that knew my mom. We are just alike. So I'm looking, I'm like, I didn't touch it. She said, okay. She said, okay. So mysteriously, the car is gone. So my mom said, let me see something. So she started searching in the kitchen. Now, mind you, remember I told you we had those spare keys and everything put up. So she said, Al. So I didn't even know why she was calling my dad. My dad come in and go in the kitchen. She said, it's really ironic how the way the spare keys are gone, the whole set. Now, the spare keys was to the house, to the room, to all the car, like the bar, all that. It was spare keys. So he like, who got the spare keys? Because somebody had to be in the house. Who got the spare keys? So Marky like, you can check me. I looked at him like, now mind you, I still had the spare keys. I never put it up. I never put the spare keys back. I still had the spare keys, but it was in the room. So Marky like, you could check me. So my dad started checking them, but I'm looking at Marky like, so my mama like, and I'm going to check you. I'm going to check you. Hold your arms out. So she started, boom, she checking me. She all in my drawers, she checking me. She like, nothing. She like, okay. She like, I'm telling you, if y'all guys know where the car's at, I'm going to beat the skin off you. I'm telling you, I'm going to beat you down. Ain't nobody going to be able to save you. Not even Jesus. Not even Mary going to be able to save you. So my mom is snapping. So I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. But I'm like, Ma, I ain't touch it. She said, okay. I don't believe you, but okay. Marky like, I didn't touch it. She said, whatever you say, I don't believe you neither. So boom, we separated, right? Couple of days progressed. My mom like, Rody Dody, Marky, she called us again. So I'm like, now this is a little bit before I got to go to work. So my mom say, y'all got nothing y'all want to tell me? I'm like, well, I got to work today. She said, okay. Y'all ain't got nothing y'all want to say or tell me. So I'm like, no, she said, okay. You know, wherever you show out, you get woe out at. She said, okay, Rody Dody, I'm going to take you to work. I'm like, okay. But when she said it with an evil look. So I'm like, okay. She said, Marky, don't move. You stand right here until I get back. I don't care if it takes me 3 years to get back. You don't move. You stand in that very same spot. He like, but Ma, what? She said, you stay in that very same spot.